52, come in.
Fall in as well.
Yeah, you remove this entire crate. Yeah, block on the path. We can't get
SOS is a breath of fresh fucking air for the survival genre. It has been a long ass time since I've seen something so original, and I was amazed at how stable their alpha was. For those of you sitting there thinking, what the fuck is SOS? Let me fill you in. SOS is a survival game made by a company called Outpost Games. As far as I'm aware, this is their first title. However, they are led by two people, one previously from EA and the other previously from Zynga. Now I know what you're thinking. Mal, you just said EA and Zynga. Are you fucking insane? I'm not buying into this microtransaction fuckfest abortion of a game. Under usual circumstances, I'd be right there with you agreeing, especially considering recent releases from EA. However, chill the fuck out because this is different. Firstly, there are no bullshit microtransactions to throw money at. Secondly, this game is fucking awesome. The premise to this game is that you're one of 16 contestants on a reality TV show similar to Survivor. However, instead of dicky little competitions, you are fighting for your survival in an attempt to be one of the 3 people that make it off the island. And instead of shitty eliminations where you write a name on a piece of paper, you murder the shit out of each other with a range of melee weapons and firearms. Oh, and there are crazy, fucked up, monkey-like zombie motherfuckers with AIDS that are keen as fuck to eat your face. Have I got your fucking attention yet? Good. Now, let's get down to the fine print of this shit. You sign up to a matchmaking system. When you get in, you see the show intro, and then each person gets introduced and gets a few seconds to introduce themselves.
Hi, hello everyone.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Yo, what it do?
Hey,
Drop the swag in the house.
For the last time, it's not gay to suck another man's wait, is this thing on?
I'm Pickle Rick! Pickle Rick!
If you don't drink vodka, you're gonna die, my friends.
I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Swear I'm not.
I'm fucking gay as hell.
Hello, miss. I'm coming for the booty. Hello. Me, Fabian.
What's up? Do not listen to that tag.
After that, it's go time, and you are dropped onto the beach around the island. You have 30 minutes to find a relic which are attached to the back of super pissed off monkey zombies balls deep in the island. You're also going to need a flare gun to call in a chopper to get you the fuck out of there. Oh, and I'd recommend some weapons to fight off the bastards that are going to come for you while you wait for your ride. While you're trying to accomplish all of this, you're going to come across players, and if you want, you can form an alliance with them. As far as I saw, there was no limit to the size of alliances. However, only 3 people are making it off the island, so be ready to betray some people if you have more than 3 in your group. Additionally, you'll regularly run into the monkey zombies. Now, there are currently 3 different monkey zombies in the game. There's a little white one, which goes down fairly easily, and they don't fuck you up too badly. There's a considerably bigger black one, which is much more of a pain in the ass, and it can infect you. If I had to guess, I'd say it's about a 60% chance when you're hit by them that you become infected, but we'll get into that in a minute. Lastly, there's the big, relic-carrying motherfuckers. I have no idea if they infect you or not, as I was usually infected by the time I reached them, but they hit like a truck and take one hell of a beating to put them down. I managed to solo 2 of them during my time on the island. One with melee weapons and medkits, and the other with about 3 clips of ammo from a pistol. That being said, Headshots do more damage, and I was just aiming for hitting the bastard as he sprinted towards me. Now I mentioned an infection, and it is a key mechanic to this game. Once you're infected, you'll slowly start to turn into a human, monkey, zombie thing. You find mushrooms around the island that will reduce your infection, but never fully cure it. Eating mushrooms speeds up the infection. Alternatively, you want to get your hands on an antidote. Stab that shit into your arm, and bam, the infection is gone. This is an extremely interesting mechanic because it can drastically change your objective. 1 minute, your goal is a flare gun and a relic. The next, you realize you're infected in the first 5 minutes, and if you want to make it out alive, you better find a syringe fast. If you don't get your hands on a syringe, there's a damn good chance that you'll turn. You essentially get knocked out of the match, turn into a monster, and then the AI kicks in and roams about attacking any players that get too close. Additionally, you've got points of interest to explore for loot, some of which require you to turn on generators and such to open gates. However, be warned that some of them are heavily guarded by monkey zombies. You'll come across cars which have loot in the boot and in the cab. Getting into the boot is nice and easy, but if you want the loot up front, you'll have to bust a window which sets off an alarm that brings the monkey zombies. Oh, and a bunch of the loot boxes are locked. You're gonna need to find lockpicks or have a gun to get into them, and as you would expect, they usually contain the best stuff. When you die, you get to spectate the rest of the match. During that time, you can send emotes to players which affect their rating at the end of the match. For example, here, my friend and I betrayed someone we came across, and they spent the rest of the match giving us angry emotes. That led to one of us being in the final closing ceremony tagged as haters gonna hate. There are 2 leaderboards which matter for those of you that are into that sort of thing: fame and survival. Fame is all about getting the most views and attention from spectators. Survival is all about actually making it off the island and winning. Outpost Games have teamed up with a company called Hero.tv to bring a unique integration of Twitch into their game. This allows people to spectate the matches from outside of the game. These people, as well as the dead competitors from a match, get to send emotes which affect the fame leaderboard. And additionally, when someone shoots up a flare for a resource drop, the spectators get to vote on what items will actually be dropped for the player. Ultimately, SOS has managed to combine the social distrust and manipulation present in games like Rust with a fun PvE element and bundled it all up into this unique presentation as a reality TV show. I really have to commend the devs on their efforts because this game is absolutely fantastic, and I loved every second I spent playing it. The one negative that I will point out is the fact that you can't group up, and if you're wanting to play with your friends, your best bet is queuing up at the same time, which occasionally works. That being said, I'm not going to hold it against them at this point, as it was just the second closed alpha test. So for all I know, they're going to implement a grouping system before release. Speaking of release, currently there is no set date for when this game will drop. Given they've just completed their second alpha test, I'm guessing we've got a bit of a wait on our hands. However, they have a Steam page set up, and I'll be pre-ordering this game the second they let me. If you are into survival games, I highly recommend you put this on your watch list. Also, if you are wanting to get in on the alpha testing, hit up their website in the description and give them your email address. SOS gets a 10 out of 10 from me, and I can't wait to be back on that island. As always guys, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate everything that you guys are doing. The comments, the likes, subscribing, sharing it to your friends. It means a lot to me, and I'm here to entertain and help you guys. So if there's anything that you want to see or you want me to do, leave me a comment, let me know, and I'll get onto it straight away. Thanks for watching guys, I'll see you next time.